Every generation reaches a moment where it becomes convinced that it has finally understood money. Not improved it, not managed it better, understood it. The tools change. The language evolves. The systems grow more complex. And with each upgrade comes the same quiet confidence that risk has been tamed, that instability belongs to the past, that old warnings no longer apply. History has heard this before, over and over again. When people talk about economic progress, they usually focus on innovation. New markets, new technology, new financial instruments. But what rarely changes is the behavior driving those systems. Because markets don't run on logic alone, they run on belief. And belief is where illusions are born. Centuries ago, traders believed tulip bulbs had become something more than flowers. They believed prices could rise simply because everyone agreed they should. When prices collapsed, it wasn't because people suddenly became stupid. It was because reality finally interrupted belief. The pattern never disappeared, it just changed costumes. In the 1920s, radio stocks were supposed to rewrite economics. In the 1960s, conglomerates promised permanent efficiency. In the 1990s, the internet made profits optional. In the 2000s, housing prices were said to never fall nationwide. Each time, the logic sounded sophisticated. Each time, the confidence felt earned. Each time, the outcome followed the same path. What makes these moments dangerous isn't greed alone. It's certainty. Certainty that growth is permanent. Certainty that risk has been diluted. Certainty that someone, somewhere, is in control. As systems grow more complex, people begin to mistake complexity for safety. Risk is sliced, packaged, modeled, insured, and distributed. And because no single person can see the entire structure anymore, fear fades. When fear fades, caution disappears with it. This is where illusions become structural. Debt expands not because it's harmless, but because it delays consequences. Bailouts exist not because losses vanish, but because they are absorbed quietly. Inflation doesn't erase obligations. It shifts who pays for them. The system keeps moving. Confidence remains intact. Until it doesn't. The most dangerous moment in any financial cycle isn't collapse. It's the moment right before it. When skepticism feels unnecessary, when warnings sound outdated, when the past is dismissed as irrelevant. History doesn't repeat because people forget facts. It repeats because people forget feelings. New participants enter markets without memories of previous pain. Old safeguards begin to feel restrictive. Stability turns into entitlement. And slowly, the same illusions rebuild themselves. Stronger, more convincing, and harder to question. Modern finance hasn't escaped this pattern. It has accelerated it. Information moves faster. Markets react instantly. Capital flows globally. But decision-making is still driven by the same psychology that guided merchants centuries ago. Short-term success still gets mistaken for proof. Rising prices still get confused with value. And when something works long enough, people stop asking why it works and start assuming it always will. The uncomfortable truth is simple. No financial system can outgrow human behavior. No amount of data can eliminate overconfidence. No innovation can permanently remove risk. History doesn't punish belief immediately. It waits. It allows confidence to build. And only then does it collect its cost. The people most affected aren't the reckless. They're often the ones who trusted that the illusion had finally disappeared. That may be the real lesson economics keeps teaching. Progress doesn't erase patterns, it disguises them. And the past isn't behind us, it's beneath us, quietly shaping the ground we stand on.